Hello, hello, hello. It's your boy Ambassador. I like to consider myself a student of the game, rap analyst. In fact, recently I was tilting towards like a guy giving commentary for Champions League, but now I feel like I'm what I studied rapacology, so I should be a rap assist. Maybe. If you guys think of a better name, just put it in the comment section. That way I know what student I am, what subject I'm studying, and how to consider myself. Yeah. So I just had to jump online because usually when I put out these reviews and things, I usually go read through the comments to know what direction people make. I mean, like, we learn every day, and so I always say it, yeah, it's my opinion. I'm doing my reviews based on my knowledge of the game over the years, and people can see things in different ways. It does not mean somebody is wrong or somebody is right. It's just how you appreciate the situation. And usually too, it depends on your cultural conditioning. So if I've grown up in Cameroon and I speak English and French, my appreciation of certain things will be different. Even the way I pronounce certain words will be different from the way you grew up in Ghana and spoke Twi and an English maybe, or an English and Twi, and yeah, so things like that. So I don't usually feel like people are wrong. I just feel like life is a learning experience and we get educated every day. So I was just going through the comments and I realized something struck me like, whoa. Usually I read the comments and I don't really read replies that much unless they're like 3 or 4. But then I saw this comment that had 36 replies and I was like, whoa, what's happening here? I think like that's history on Chakara TV. I've not seen any comment have that many replies. So I just had to go down and follow it. And it was really interesting, yeah. So as I said, that's the entertaining aspect about these things, like when you meet Barca fans sitting in the same drinking parlor with, let's say, Arsenal fans, and they're going at it. That's really a reality. That's a reality show on its own. Yeah, it's very interesting, and everybody's passionate about their thing. Nobody is wrong, nobody is right, but you as a spectator who is neither a Barca or Arsenal fan can only sit back and enjoy the whole debate going from various angles, from who kicks better, who scores better, who has richer players, who has more handsome players. All of those kind of aspects get thrown in. They even go like to who has more beautiful wives. They go into crazy lengths just to prove a point here. So when I was reading through these comments and I was like, whoa, the Champions League is really going in. It's going in. So the first comment was from David King. That was 6 days ago. He came and commented that, please, I don't want to hear this name LJ on this platform again. So LJ is Lyrical Joe. So that was on a comment under the review I did for Lyrical Joe's the track he dropped out 5th of August. The title was So as a fan had already commented before, saying that Lyrical Joe drops this like regularly every year, same time he drops the same thing. 5th of August 4th, 5th of August 4, 5th of August 4, yeah. So he drops that every time. This is the 3rd time he's doing it, yeah. So I'm already listening to the things, to the various tracks in that level, yeah. So this fan came and said they don't want to hear about Lyrical Joe, and I assume he's either from Sierra Leone or from Cameroon, yeah. But as the comments go down, we'll know where he's from. So then this other guy came and said that his name is Ibnu Sina, because he murdered your whack rapper. I still feel your pain, with laughing emojis here. So I could already tell, okay, it's either Sierra Leone or Cameroon. So David King's replies to Ibnu Sina, no, he too laughs, and then he says, no, that's not the reason. Okay, so I was like, okay, so it's not just throwing shade. People want to make points here. When he says, no, that's not the reason, not just because it is the whack rapper, that's what you feel. Now let me make my point. So he came and wrote David King. He laughed again. So David King came now. He said, truth is, my favorite rapper's target was a group, but the group leader later on gave him his props. So if the king crowns me king, why should I reply the king's soldiers? Instead, I command. Honestly, that's what is happening now. M.I and Jovi are on the same page now. So if you go to Chakara TV content, you see some shout outs from M.I to Jovi, and Jovi shouting out back at M.I and things like that. So they are good. But knowing that this whole thing started from a cipher which M.I did, and then now M.I and Jovi, so that's why I feel like in a mature man sport, Some of these things, you go hard at each other. At the end of the sport, you shake hands and then you move on. It should be no hard feelings and nothing like that. I learned that very early in the game. When I remember when we were in school, we were in the Nas camp and then there was the Jay-Z camp, and we're like, I was not even listening to Jay-Z albums. And later on when they squashed the beef, and I was like, why were we going so hard at each other for? And then when I listened to Jay-Z, I was like, whoa, look at what I was missing on just because I was like, Nas is it. I didn't want anything Jay-Z close to me. Yeah, I missed out on good lyrics, good setting clothes. I'll not wear them because it's Jay-Z produced here. So that's what David King said. Then Ibn Sena now came and replied to David King. He said, it's just a lyrical battle. It is part of hip-hop culture. But unfortunately, many people take it personal. Ibn Sena now said, true, thumbs up. But the lyrical battle competition supposed to be rational. I like David King's approach of it, even though I do not agree with everything he says, but I like his approach of always being rational. He's trying to make a point. He's trying to put his arguments. Ibn Sena in the beginning was saying like he's just trying to throw shit and then make fun of everything and get him angry, but he was always trying to make his point. He said, the lyrical battle competition supposed to be rational. Legends versus legends, kings versus kings, underground versus undergrounds, and upcomings versus upcomings. The thing is, if Sarkodie was man enough, he could have dissed Jovi himself, cause they both are kings in their territory and not sending a kid. Sarkodie wouldn't reply as well if Jovi did same.